Monaco, Grand Prix Sunday. Car number 8, Ayrton Senna's, is ready to race. For the mechanics who prepare and maintain his car, their job is almost done.
I don't think it's glamorous at all. You only see in Europe the airport, the circuit, and then you're back to the airport again. I like race day, I must admit. It always gives me a buzz. If I lose that, then I'd stop racing.
You concentrate on what you're doing. Even though there's a lot of distractions, you have to try and put the blinkers on and block things out, especially when you're doing everything in a bit of a hurry during a session, that sort of thing.
You have to work quickly and you have to work accurately. You need to be able to do it and know damn well first time that the job you've done is good and sound.
I don't go around thinking, oh my God, this is, if I don't do this properly, this is going to be a disaster. And that. I'm always very confident with what I do.
At this event, the mechanics have had their work cut out. 3 days ago in practice, Senna suffered a massive crash. The car looks like a write-off, and most times it would have been. But this morning, the team has other ideas.
Mary, is it your channel too? Yes, I'm just walking up there, I'm running up there. We have to get the car back.
Senna is bruised, but safe. Ron Dennis, the McLaren boss, decides to attempt to rebuild the car in time for the afternoon qualifying session. The mechanics have 2 hours to do the job.
As long as you want, we can get out during practice.
Right, let's do it then. First reaction was that there's no way we could have got it out for the afternoon just by looking at it.
We need one on each corner and one on the post.
It's been a long time since I've seen a car broken in such a state, one of our cars broken in such a state, and your immediate reaction is, well, there's just not a possible chance that we can fix that for the afternoon.
We're going to set it up here. We've got the marks of the other car, but we need Giorgio back here, over.
I think the way we did it worked quite well, was that we put a couple of people on what we call each corner, and Dave was at the front repairing the nose and master cylinders, etc, etc. I think I picked the worst corner because I was the one who had a problem, and if anything I was the one that was the last one finished, so I really didn't know it would look too good on me, I don't think, at that point.
Can you take the CV out?
Just leave that right there.
Ayrton Senna hurt his thumb in the crash, so he's checking to see if he can still handle the steering wheel.
We can move it over onto these ones. They're ready to go.
Are we saying that he's going to lead from here or
Lead from here and go into the pit lane. And you can spend a bit more time on it. We do the corner weights here.
I'm pleased to say an incident as big as that, only once, like every 3 or 4 years. There have been accidents and been damaged between sessions before, but that was almost obliterated, that car. And that was a full-on, all hands on deck to turn it around and get it out.
To the surprise and even congratulations of their rivals on the pit lane, the mechanics get Ayrton Senna's car back on the circuit for qualifying.
Basically, that's where we earn our money. Getting the car out as quickly as that in those circumstances, and it was raining and it was wet inside and it was uncomfortable, but the job's there to do so. That's how we basically earn our wages most of the time.
Thanks to his mechanics, Senna qualifies third on the grid. Then, in the same car, he goes on to win the Monaco Grand Prix for the 6th time. Here in Woking, Surrey, is where a Grand Prix begins for the mechanics. They are stripping down and reassembling the cars for the French Grand Prix.
Most people don't realise just how much work goes into the preparation of the cars. The question I'm always asked is, what do you do between races? And the fact is people think we just go from one race to another.
9-4.
No, every meeting, even between this French one and the British, we come back to the factory and prepare the cars here.
Okay. 17.1.
Quite a large one. The crew of car number 8 go to 16 Grand Prix events a year, and all but 2 start in the departure lounge of an airport, usually early in the morning.
You're all part of the team, aren't you? You're all just sat together anyway.
If you can,
Yeah?
The team's advance party bound for France is 40 strong. Even on journeys, a strict dress code applies. It's the start of a long day for David Crabtree. He can only guess when he'll see his hotel tonight.
Hopefully. Well, it'd be nice to see it at around about 7 or 8 o'clock tonight. But it depends how much work we've got. Quite possibly a lot later than that.
May I have your attention please? Monarch Airlines are pleased to announce the departure of their flight MON 1116 to Clermont-Ferrand.
What's on there? I don't know.
It says Senna's toughest test.
What is it? His new girlfriend.
By mid-morning, the team is in France, en route to the circuit of Magny-Cours. It's a 2-hour drive, the best view of France they'll get for the next few days.
I don't mind driving. I always get the best seat. I've actually been driving McLarens longer than Ayrton Senna. Well, they may not admit it, but I expect about 50% of the mechanics down the pit road are frustrated racing drivers, and would all like to have a go given the opportunity. Chances of getting lost are pretty good, I should imagine. To be quite honest, we can get lost in places we've been to for 10 years, so we've only been to this circuit like a couple of times. We're close to the circuit. Hello!
Down to the proper route now.
Yeah? In fact, you've seen that then, have you?
Yeah, we've seen it.
Okay.
2 o'clock, and the circuit at last. All the Formula One teams are fond of uniforms. They contribute to the brand image of the team.
I'm sorry till I've dressed today.
For most mechanics, Formula One is more a way of life than a job. They work long hours in difficult conditions, but they've a stake in winning. They all get a bonus if the team finishes in the points. For Paul Simpson and his team, the Grand Prix now begins in earnest. For the next 3 days, and very probably 2 nights, their world will literally be the pits. One of the first jobs is to satisfy the scrutineers who enforce the rules.
Did you bring any over?
Even the driver's uniform and helmet are inspected. Formula One is a minefield of regulations. Breaking them can mean stiff fines or loss of championship points. Formula One cars have become more and more sophisticated, a mixed blessing for those who have to look after them. After each day's session will come the real work, when the setup of the cars is changed.
It's quite technical and it's not as tidy as you'd ever like it, that is for sure. Get rid of it all, get back to a proper racing car.
The nightmare for us is that all the wires, there's so much wires that can cut on any little sharp piece, and we have to watch all the time. I mean, everything is chafing and cutting, and it's just almost impossible to see everything underneath all the time. So many sharp edges. It's a nightmare. If we have a big disaster, it's a lot of work to prepare for another run. Here you go, old friend. There you are, chum. Oh, get out! Join in a little bit, will you? Stop hiding.
At 7:30, the crew check into their hotel. It's probably the only early night they'll get.
That's Wade Simpson.
Mr. Simpson.
Mr. Crabtree.
Mr.
Crabtree. Sharing with Mr. Goodman.
What are you doing tonight, Gus?
Me? I'm going out with,
Shaky.
perhaps if I found the right room, I think he might have. Yeah, I'm going to see him.
To eat a drink or?
Yeah, to eat. But, I still haven't got the I am. I'm in. Thank you.
Good night. See you in the morning.
Yeah, good night, then. The guy I share a room with, Rick, who's in charge of Michael's car, has gone down with a virus. So I'm on my own this time.
That's what he thinks. Is it party room?
He's always on his own, every race.
Every race, by himself. It's his drinking problem.
Friday morning, the McLaren team are the first at the circuit. Ahead lie 2 days of practice and qualifying, and then the race. After each day's session will come the real work, when the setup of the cars is changed.
Hello, girlies.
Hello.
Wherever they are in the world, there's always one thing to remind them of home.
Cheers, dudes.
That was a good egg. What can I do for you?
Two of your finest eggs with bacon, please.
For the mechanic...